the world of Kenshi. Nearly a year ago now, I began my journey in this unforgiving land with Eugene in an attempt to simply join the Holy Nation. Through the events that transpired, I found myself in a crushing battle of revenge and redemption. Eugene made many companions along the way, establishing himself as a force to be reckoned with in the brutal landscape of Kenshi. He brought down the Bugmaster with his robot companions, establishing himself as an ally to the Shet Kingdom. He then took down the Holy Nation, freeing the slaves in Rebirth and executing Lord Phoenix himself. His next big crusade was leading his comrades of both flesh and metal into the Cannibal Plains to rid the island of the feral tribes in the northwest. After capturing and recruiting the Cannibal Grand Wizard, the Cannibals' collapse was set into motion. Eugene then decided it was time to set his sights on the next big frontier. It was time to travel to the swamps to establish the Knights of Chad in the hostile Boglands. Yeah, well, that went to shit real quick. I discovered far too late into my journey that I underestimated the danger of this hostile land. Now don't get me wrong, we were of course able to establish our beautiful fortress in the rainy marsh, but the struggle was a great one. And what is Kenshi without struggle? So let me take you back to the beginning. Signs that we were bound to struggle in our attempts to establish another outpost were present before we could even get started. Fort Cannabich was suffering from a famine which resulted in the death of our animals.
Our fucking pet gorilla, died. He starved to death, and it looks like, yeah, this big thing starved to death too. I got tired of keeping him up. They were kind of just getting on my fucking nerves. This meant I needed Eugene to go to a nearby fishing village and purchase some food, and I also needed to bulk up on the farms we had at Fort Cannabich. And of course, while getting food from the fishing village, Eugene just got his shit rocked by a pack of wild cannibals, which resulted in an overly long rescue mission that honestly probably could have been its own fucking video. What's going on? Why is he hurt? Why is he hurting? Oh no, they're... Fuck. Anyhow, after that shit show, I managed to get some materials and create some more farms at Fort Cannabich. I then had Eugene go out and travel to the Fog Islands, specifically to the city of Mongrel, to find some rather crucial recruits. Here I met Shrike, Crumble John, Infinite Wing Wang, and some other person called Zizo. I think they're just a random companion. And of course, the long-awaited addition to the Knights of Chad, Beep. Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy. How you doing? How you doing?
Beep.
You taking a piss? I think you are. After escaping the Fog Islands, which was honestly enough of a hassle in itself, give us Crumble John back. I decided it was time to give Eugene a total makeover. You know, he's been kicking ass in this game for over the course of 200 in-game days, and I wanted him to physically look like it. So instead of this strange, big-chested self, he now looks like this protagonist to a strange cult classic 80s movie. He's got that fucking mullet. Oh my god. It was now time to take some of the Cannibal Plains settlers and bring them back to Fort Muka, to gather supplies to properly establish ourselves in the swamps. I also feel like now is a good time to tell all of you lovely viewers out there that there is a new way to immortalize yourselves in the world of the Knights of Chad. For those of you who haven't seen, I added a new benefit to my Patreon where any patron paying over $3 or over is given a character in my playthrough. You can of course message me the details as of what kind of character you'd like yours to be. It also greatly helps me get closer to my goal of making YouTube videos full time. So I'd just like to take a moment to thank my current patrons. Three of my newest additions to the Knights of Chad in this episode are Logan McMurray, Saint Weezy, and James Carroll. They will all be crucial in the development of our hemp production in our new swamp base. But first, we have to get to the swamps. Well, now I'd say it's about time to get our little group of people together. I'm still not necessarily sure where we should make this little place at, but kind of figured maybe we'll scout it out, and then we'll do it.
We were sure to pack plenty of food and supplies before we left, and finally embarked our caravan to the wetlands.
Holy shit. Looks like a fucking caterpillar on the map.
I would consider this to be one of the most brutalizing journeys I've ever made in this game, as many of our settlers were struck with fucking laser beams from the sky, or just attacked by thralls.
Not everyone else though, okay. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Oh! Oh my... Are you shitting me? I'm dealing with this later.
After a treacherous journey, we finally arrived to the swamps. We first stopped at Grey Flare Village to allow Eugene to scout out the swamps.
Let's go check out this spot, like right here. This doesn't seem too bad, right? I mean, I can't really fucking see anything, but it doesn't look terrible. Now, the water and fertility here is fucking great. For obvious reasons. I've still yet to, like, learn the lore of the area. It looks like I need to become a little more familiar with some of the factions here. We got stone rats, hounds, black shifters. Yeah, those seem to be like the big fucking hashish cartels. Is there any place that's like not by these giant goddamn trees? Oh shit, what the fuck is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not chill. This is not chill. Blood spiders. I don't think I've seen, or at least fought, a blood spider since I encountered the Bugmaster. That's scary. Maybe I could take him on. Come on. Come on, dude. Maybe you can get him. Okay, there's one down. Come on, Eugene. There's two down. Oh, 3, 4. Oh, bitch. Oh.
So anyways, after getting my bearings in the swamp, I came across a group of swamp ninjas, and we completely kicked their ass. And I thought back to whatever little I learned in school, and I remember the story of the founding of the Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. Right, so the Aztecs, they saw this eagle perched on a cactus, and apparently he was eating a fucking snake. And they saw it as a sign from their gods, right, to found their beautiful city there. So, similarly, I saw this as a sign from the Kenshi gods, and sure as shit not Akron, let me tell you that, to found my hemp utopia here. I decided to name her Fort Hemper Phi. We had to get ourselves settled here, so I had all my settlers move to the spot, and I actually built a watchtower. It wasn't long before gangs like the Red Sabers decided they didn't want us around, and we had to fight off their raid. But with our robo-generals nearby, this was easy as hell to defeat.
The swamp is ours, and ain't no rotten nobles moving into our space. Got it? We're not nobles. Break their shit. Okay. Let's do this then. Come on. Get him. Uh-oh, I didn't want these guys to get out. Looks like they're kind of getting us. Just a couple of us. Uh-oh. looks like Big Boy's getting in on it. Big Boy, I need you to go back inside, okay, buddy? Looks like we basically won. These guys are fucked. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Logan and St. Weezy were kind of injured in the battle, but it's all right. They'll be okay. They'll manage.
We went ahead and built beds in the tower, so we had a bit of a infirmary for our injured troops. We also built a stove and set Shrike as our head chef to keep our new settlers fed in our newly established fort. It was now time to lay out the blueprints for the walls of the fort. I built the tower in a pretty good defense point on a mountain, and tried to keep the tower separate from the farming area, so any raiders had to break through 2 doors to get to the main living area of the settlement.
Okay, so this is going to be our little farming region, right? And then once you head on inside through the second entrance, this is going to be where we're just kind of, we do a little bit of more farming. Okay, we do some mining. This is kind of going to be the more production living side of the area, right? Of Fort Hemper Phi. And then this is going to be the more the growing area, right? This is going to be fucking great. I can already see it. we are gonna like maximize efficiency with this shit.
Now, many days passed in the development of Fort Hemperphi. We fought off countless bands of swamp raptors trying to eat our crops, and all sorts of different gangs tried to raid us. It took many days, and literally hours of recordings. I did the math, and this video is literally blowing through 13 hours of footage. But we finally built the walls of Fort Hemperphi. Along with this, we built tons of hemp farms and rice wheat farms. Beep, Logan McMurry, and James Carroll all worked the hemp farms diligently throughout the day. And then St. Weezy and some other recruits take the hemp and turn it into hash. Now, I set the goal for myself in the last video, and I said I was going to aim for at least 100 million cats with the hash that we get from Fort Hemperphi. Why did I do this? I don't fucking know. I completely regret it. Because I try to sell all the hash to the people in the United Cities, which requires me to run my ass from the swamps to the United Cities territory, which takes a long time in itself. But on top of that, I do it holding a garu that I use to smuggle into town, and then I sell it to these fucking shinobi thieves until I break the bank and rinse and repeat. Now you're probably asking yourself, oh Ghosty, why don't you just sell it to the Flats Lagoon, right? Okay, well, I didn't fucking know where Flats Lagoon was until I did a live stream and someone told me. Regardless, I went ahead and started using another method of making money alongside with selling hashish. My little side hustle was going and stealing a bunch of shit from shopkeepers and fencing it off to other shopkeepers willing to buy it. In particular, I would steal from this poor skeleton limb store owner, right? Right in front of his fucking eyes, mind you. And I'd walk out with his whole stock and sell it to store owners who didn't like him. This was absolutely lucrative. Fuck. Oh, fuck, there's a fucking army of them coming after me. Oh my god. Go, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Go. Oh shit. So, by the end of this video, I've yet to even scratch the surface of reaching my goal of hitting 100 million cats. But I firmly established myself in the swamps, made over 1 million cats, and I've become a prominent drug lord in the world of Kenshi. The plan is to now keep up the hash production and take down any of the gangs in the area who stand in our way. The swamp is about to run red with blood.